Okay, if you've been thinking about buying an investment property in Breckenridge, Colorado, you have come to the right place. Today in this video, we're going to talk about the different rental zones and show you some examples of what you can buy in the two zones that you can get a short-term rental license. So if this is important to you, be sure to watch this video to learn a little bit more about what it looks like to own a rental property here in Breck.
Sounds good. Let's get going. So if this is your first time to our channel and you want to know everything there is to know about buying an investment property in Breckenridge, Colorado, please hit that subscribe button below. My name is Lisa and this is Stephanie, and we get phone calls and emails every day from people just like you looking for help to find their investment property here in Breckenridge. Our details are in the description below, so please reach out. We're looking forward to meeting you and helping you through this process. So today we are in Breckenridge talking all about the short-term rental market and investment properties, and I have Stephanie here. And Stephanie, you have a lot of experience with investment properties, right?
I do, Lisa. I actually got into real estate as an investor. So bought homes to rent, started flipping homes, remodeling. So I still have 16 doors. I own and manage them myself.
That's
so
amazing.
Truly, real estate has changed our financial world.
Yeah,
it's been a
I can
game changer.
I can imagine. It's
for
become
my
a career.
family. Yeah,
That's awesome.
And so about 3 years into investment world, I realized I should get my own license. So
After buying 16 homes for yourself. No,
so
that's
I
exciting.
do still manage my own stuff and have the investments, but I love working
Perfect.
with buyers and sellers. It's great. And I think because I'm so passionate about it, it has
Right.
truly changed my
Absolutely.
life. Love being able to share that expertise and experience with folks who are looking to get into real estate or may already have properties elsewhere, but want to know what it's like here in Breckenridge in the mountains.
Perfect. Yeah, and so with our experience living here in Breckenridge, I've flipped a couple houses. Stephanie is an investment. So any questions you might have at all about purchasing a rental property, we can help. And just to clarify, short-term rental out here is anything that is 30 days or less. So if you are getting into the short-term rental program, that is something to think about. And here in Breckenridge, they have put a few restrictions on that recently, and they've broken the town up into 4 different zones, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Before we go into zones, Lisa, I'm going to backtrack real quick.
Okay.
Talking about that 30 days. If you want to rent your home for more than 30 days, which there is a need for that here.
Absolutely.
We have people
yeah.
from Texas that come for 6 or 8 weeks in the summer to escape the sweltering heat.
For sure.
We have people that rent the whole month of February or the whole month of March to experience living in the mountains and being able to ski a lot more regularly. So
Definitely.
those long-term licenses, again, 30 days and plus, you do not need a license. So if that's more your style,
Exactly.
just know that there are more options for you because you don't have to have that short-term rental license.
That's right. So you could buy almost any property and rent it 30 days or more without the license.
Exactly. For the most part. The
Right.
town doesn't have restrictions on it, right? But some specific HOAs might have a 6-month minimum or
Correct.
something, but
Yeah.
that's few and far between.
Exactly.
Yeah, then you're talking about the zones.
The zones. Interestingly, we have 4, and most of the rental properties, we know them very well. If you guys are curious, is this property, can I buy it and start short-term renting it? Just give us a call. We know these zones very well, and we have the resort zone and zone 1, 2, and 3. And currently, you can only purchase a home right now in the resort zone or zone 1 and get your license right away and begin that short-term rental process right away. The others are full. And we know that they are years down the road before you could actually get a license in those other zones. So we're not really going to talk about those. We're going to focus today on the resort zone and zone number 1.
Exactly. And again, that's just for Breckenridge, okay? So
Right.
Summit County, we have numerous towns, right? We have Frisco, Keystone, Dillon, Silverthorne, Breck. And they all have their own rules. They like to keep us on our toes.
Yeah.
And when we think about a town, think about Main Street and a couple blocks off. So the true town of Breckenridge is fairly small.
It is.
Same with the true town of Frisco, right? And Frisco doesn't have zones. They just have a cap at 25% of all their homes can have a license. So each town is different. Again, Breck 4 zones. If you don't fall into one of the true towns, you fall under the umbrella of unincorporated Summit County.
Right.
Unincorporated Summit County properties, there's no way to sugarcoat it. It's going to be years. Like, you're not getting a license.
Right.
It's going to be years.
Yeah, so you're either buying that property as a full-time residence or as a second home and you don't care to rent it out.
Yep.
Or, again, as Stephanie mentioned earlier, you rent it on a longer-term, month-by-month basis, which is a great option too. And then that brings us to some of the property management companies. We can help with that. We have a lot of experience, a lot of great companies here throughout the county, especially here in Breckenridge. We have, some close ties with them, and again, can recommend them to you. Some great companies that'll take really good care of your property when you're not in town.
Exactly. And those property management companies know that the homeowners aren't down the street.
That's right.
Okay, so they're set up and designed to help you and do it all. Okay, everything from your photos that are posted online to your contracts to the banking.
Exactly. And you pretty much have to have a property management company, right?
Yeah.
Unless you live right nearby.
Yeah. So, and they take care of the cleaning. They let you know if the dishwasher's broken or something needs to be repaired. So our property management companies are set up for that, because I know it can be intimidating to purchase a home, states away from where you live.
Yeah.
But know you're in good hands here. And traditionally, there's give and take in this, but those property management companies for all those services take on average 25, 27%, up to 50%
Correct.
Of the gross income. So some of that's determined on maybe what condo complex you're in,
or how much they're doing for you too, and you can customize that. You can jump in a little bit and say, hey, I want to have a little bit more say in this, or you can say, I want to be completely hands off and just get a check deposited into my account every month, right? Which is great. And again, they're very used to it. Most of the folks that we work with are all from out of state, or at least from out of the county, down by the Front Range. So a lot of people are not nearby at all, and really put that trust in these property management companies.
They do. One other thing, as we are talking about Breckenridge, and when we look at the zones and the type of properties available, we have a lot of condos that are available to be short-term rented. Not as many single-family homes. We do have some. We've covered one in this video. They're there. If a single family is definitely what you want, you should also be on the lookout for homes in Blue River. Blue River is 5 to 10 minutes north.
Wait a minute.
Excuse me.
South. Yeah.
South of Breck. Great sized lots, some incredible views of Quandary Mountain. The Tarn is there, but there are no rental restrictions in the town of Blue River. And those homes actually have Breckenridge addresses.
They do.
So it's confusing.
Blue River has its own jurisdiction, and they made their own rules, which is great, I think, because there's a lot of homes out there that you could buy and just rent all day long or short term, which is a super great option.
And not far away. The bus does run out there.
Yeah.
It's very close to park at the gondola, to get to Main Street, park at the ice rink when you come to ski, any of the above. But as we also talk about that, Lisa, these zones, they don't always make the most sense or aren't always the most clear as to
it's
which.
It's just challenging to figure out which the zones are. And yeah.
I wish we could say, hey, everything, 2 blocks east of Main Street can get a short-term rental license or can't, but it's not that cut and dry.
No.
So if you have any questions, if you love a home, you see something online, we've sent you a property, seriously, shoot us a text. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Lisa. Can this home get a short-term rental license? What zone is it in? You guys, that's our job.
We can confirm that pretty quickly. And a lot of the addresses I know by heart, or we can look it up for you. But yeah, we are here to help you figure that out and help you buy that property. And again, it is a huge market out here. What a great way to buy a home and help offset that cost of ownership by renting. And again, you know, let's not forget about the appreciation out here. So
exactly.
with between being able to rent your property and the appreciation out here, always a great investment in real estate here. We're about to get run over.
Yep.
Okay.
So we are on a ski run at some of our single family homes that are ski in, ski out. So we have the snowflake lift behind us.
Yeah.
We have skiers and boarders heading down to town at the end of the day.
It is the end of the day. Yeah.
So,
and if you owned a home, like one of the ones Stephanie talked about earlier, so many homes back up to the ski run, you just ski right down and stop at your property, take off your skis and walk on in and start après ski.
Yes, yes.
Speaking of après.
Maybe after this video, we should make that happen.
Exactly.
We truly want to help you find a rental property that fits your needs if that is what you want. Now, again, there's short term, there's long term, there's just second homeowners that don't want people in their space. Whatever it is, whatever that looks like for you, be sure to reach out, and we look forward to helping you find that home that fits your needs.
Absolutely. That is our specialty, and we love what we do and can't wait to hear from you.
Since today's video is all about properties that can get a short-term rental license, I wanted to be sure to show you this one because there are not many single-family homes here in Breck that can get a license. This specific home is in Zone 1. That does mean there's a cap, but we are still a few hundred away from reaching that cap. So this single-family home is a true ski-in, ski-out, 4-bed, 5-bath home listed for just about $7.5 million. Again, truly ski in, ski out. Let me show you. There is the bridge and the ski run. So it runs directly behind this beautiful home. So if buying a single family home that can be short-term rented in Breckenridge is what you are wanting and the best fit for you, don't be discouraged. While we don't have a whole lot of them, we definitely do have some. So if short-term renting is important, be sure to reach out, ask about each address. We'll let you know if you can or cannot get a license there, and we will find you that home. Here we are in the resort zone in Breckenridge. So this is a great example of what that can look like if you definitely want to short-term rent. So this specific condo, we are in the Village, right on the plaza at the base of Peak 9. Behind me is the Quicksilver lift. The first floor of this building has rentals. Gravity House is right here for coffee, drinks, restaurant. Main Street, half a block away. This complex has underground parking, hot tub, fitness center, great amenities. And then just so you get an idea of price, this condo is a 3-bed, 2-bath, just around 1,400 square feet, listed for $1,859,000. So again, another example of what you can get in the resort zone in Breckenridge, about as close to the lift as you can possibly get. Hope this helps you understand a little bit more about our rentals here in Breck.
Well, I am here at Beaver Run Resort, and there is so much going on here today. We are right here. I have the Beaver Run Super Chair right here behind me. It is a beautiful spring day, almost spring. Anyway, Beaver Run is amazing. It is a couple blocks from Main Street, Breckenridge. You can jump on the shuttle or walk just the 2 blocks down to Main Street to all of the shopping and dining. There are so many options for properties here as well. Right behind me, this is building 4 of Beaver Run, and building 4 is true ski in, ski out. From the deck of where I'm standing, it is the main lobby and the conference center. All sorts of weddings and conventions happen here, so the rentals are amazing. The rental numbers are big here, and there are no restrictions at Beaver Run. We also have buildings 3, 2, and 1 across the way, so you just take off your skis and walk across the street and you're at the other 3 buildings as well. So again, very, very good rental numbers here at Beaver Run. If you wanted to buy a condo here, the studios start around $600 and go all the way up to a 4-bedroom for around $2 million. I'm gonna take myself out of the view right now, pan around and show a little bit more of what's going on here at Beaver Run and what the views are like. Another spectacular bluebird day here in Breckenridge, Colorado. So I am now making my way from the bridge up to the Powderhorn complex, where there is a unit for sale right now. It is 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and over 1,500 square feet, which is a good size condo. And this one is listed at 1.675. It is actually located right here on the river. And again, I'm walking. It's going to take about 1 minute to walk from that bridge on the Maggie Pond over to this Powderhorn unit, which is for sale. And it's a taller unit. We have the one for sale is on the top floor. There is an elevator, and everyone who is a homeowner here has access to the Columbine swimming pool for really fun outdoor swimming with the kiddos. And they have underground parking. Just a great, great location. I'm gonna spin around here, get out of the bright sunshine, and this is our building. It's a little shaded, but a lovely building. That is one of the buildings. They're very tall. Here's the other one. And then again, right back through these trees is the Maggie Pond and the shopping and dining all around the Maggie Pond. What a great location. What a beautiful bluebird day here in Breckenridge. I am filming from the bridge that goes over the Maggie Pond. That's the Maggie Pond behind me. And let's see here. Everything over on this side is Beaver Run and Main Street Station. And we have the chairlift right here, which accesses all of these properties. And then let's see, I'm gonna turn around slowly. Behind me, off in the forest, everything on this side of the bridge is considered to be, it is the Warriors Mark neighborhood, and it is Zone 1 for the rental zones, which means there are no short-term restrictions here. There is a certain number of rental properties that can have short-term permits here, but there are still quite a few left, so not a problem getting a short-term rental permit here.
I am standing at the corner of 4 O'Clock Road and Park Avenue here in Breckenridge. We're only a block off Main Street. But I am here specifically because a lot of the condo complexes in this vicinity can get a short-term rental license. So if that is important to you, this is another prime area to look at. You are walking distance to town, so it makes it incredibly easy if you want to go out to dinner, you want to go shopping. Whoever doesn't ski, they can easily get down there. We have the buses that'll get you from this part of town to another part of town if you want to get somewhere else. Also, right behind me, well, here's a bus stop, but is a ski run to get back at the end of the day. So a lot of people that take this run are staying in condos right here, or they're gonna catch this bus to get somewhere else in town. Again, our busing system is completely free. Be sure to take advantage of it, summer and winter. So, and in the summer, you can put up to 3 bikes on the front of it. So it's also a great way to get around town with your bikes. Again, I'm at the corner of 4 O'Clock Road and Park Avenue. So short-term renting is important. This is an area of town to take into consideration. Not all the condos can get licenses, but a majority of them can. So be sure to keep this area in mind.